Urgent news from the Golden State Warriors. As you all know, the Warriors gotten off to a rocky start of the season, but they have turned things around because after their win against the Minnesota Timberwolves, they are now back being above .500 and are now back to winning ways where they are currently ranked 9th in the Western Conference and almost back in playoff picture. So in today's video, we're going to be going through 3 key moves that the Golden State Warriors have made in order to turn this season around, and now these are going to help them win an NBA championship at the end of this season. So make sure you like this video, and if you want more Golden State Warriors content like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that red button down below. But let's get into the first big move, and the first big move is having Steph Curry play great basketball. Now, as you all know, Stephen Curry has been playing out of his mind, where he is currently averaging 31.7 points per game, 6.6 rebounds, and 7.1 assists, while shooting 52% from the field. Guys, this is honestly insane, and Steph Curry has been playing out of his mind, and he's putting up some MVP type numbers. A lot of people thought that Steph Curry was on the decline due to the fact that he is getting older as time goes on, as he's currently almost turning 35 very soon. However, Steph Curry continues to get better and better, and his 3-point percentage even shows that as well. His 3-point percentage so far this season is 44%, and on top of shooting such a high percentage, he is shooting lights out and taking 12 3-point attempts per game. So this is honestly insane, guys, to be shooting 12 3-points a game and be averaging one of the highest 3-point averages so far this season. It is honestly insane, and he's putting up numbers that we have never seen before. I honestly think he should be higher in the MVP race. So far, he is ranked 10th in the MVP race, but as the Golden State Warriors continue to win day in and day out, I definitely see him being up there in the top 5 and hopefully winning that MVP season. He's definitely putting up the right numbers. 31 points is honestly insane, and almost averaging a triple-double with 6 rebounds and 7 assists. And on top of all this, his team is back to winning ways. Now, he's put up some pretty big performances so far this season, where he actually had back-to-back 40 bombs and also a 50 bomb recently against actually some of the top teams in the West, which was actually the New Orleans Pelicans. So this is honestly insane to see, and I think Steph Curry is going to continue to play at such a high level. Steve Kerr has mentioned time and time again that Steph Curry isn't slowing down, and where I see Steph Curry really improving, and also where I really do see him providing a lot for this team, is definitely on the defensive end as well. Stephen Curry so far this season has been putting up some not only great numbers on offense, but his defense definitely does show. Not only in the rebounding category, but if we look at his steals, he's averaging actually 3 steals a game, which is honestly insane because Steph Curry has never been an actual big defender, or he's never been known for his defense. His 3-point shooting is definitely what he's known for, but he has definitely turned that around, so that's great to see there. Steph Curry has gotten older, and he is getting more size on him, and I think he's able to bully with some of the big point guards out there, and I think that's fantastic to see that he's not only improved so much on offense, but on defense as well, and that's definitely going to help this team win more games and hopefully win that championship as defense wins championships. So the second big move that the Golden State Warriors made this year was to play more of Klay Thompson. Now, Klay Thompson has actually turned this season around, with a lot of NBA analysts saying that Klay Thompson is washed, he's getting old, and he should be traded. However, he has proved a lot of these doubters wrong, and he is actually showing signs of playing much more better basketball. So far this season, he's putting up a good average of 17.5 points per game, 3.4 rebounds, and 2.2 assists. Now, his main concern when it came to coming back to the NBA was definitely his percentages when it comes to efficiency shooting. But he's actually improved all that, where his 3-point percentage has actually gone up to 40% from the 3-point line, and his 2-point percentage has gone up to 43%. So it's great to see that he is averaging roughly the same numbers that he was averaging before, and also shooting it at a very high efficiency. Now, he's had some pretty great games so far this season. He actually recently dropped a 40 bomb on Houston, which was honestly fantastic, and he continues to provide not only a lot on offense and 3-point shooting, but on defense as well. Now, you do have Andrew Wiggins, who definitely is the go-to defender guy. However, Klay Thompson definitely was that guy before Andrew Wiggins came, and Klay Thompson is doing such a great job guarding some of the best players in the league. Andrew Wiggins definitely gets the first assignment of guarding your main NBA stars, for example, guarding John Morant, LeBron James, all these other players. And Klay Thompson definitely has that second pick, or that second role of guarding the next best guy on offense, especially if he's a guard, and Klay has done a fantastic job at that. He's had some pretty good games, and I think it doesn't show enough on the stat sheet on what he's provided so much on defense. It's the intangibles that gets a team going, and on defense, that's definitely something that they have to take into account, and Klay Thompson definitely does show that. But when it comes to his scoring ability, he's shooting at such a high percentage, which is fantastic to see, and he's shooting a lot more three-pointers than he was the last couple of seasons before his injury. So I think it's great to see him back in full form. I think there is still a little bit of work that can be made in order for him to be back where he was back in 2016, 2017 Klay Thompson, but when it comes, he is showing signs of being back there when it comes to his shooting ability. His stroke is definitely still there. His assist and playmaking has definitely actually improved over the last couple of seasons, and his rebounding has remained roughly the same. So, does Klay Thompson need anything else to improve more? I really don't think so, because as you all know, this is Stephen Curry's team. Klay Thompson is the Robin to Batman of Steph Curry. So Klay Thompson just has to provide, 20 points per game, great defensive stops, a couple of rebounds, a couple of assists, and that is a great day for Klay Thompson. And he's definitely brought that back, and I think that's one of the main reasons why they're back to winning ways. When Steph Curry is off, Klay Thompson is able to provide that offense. He's able to provide that shooting that Steph Curry leaves behind when he's not on the court. So he's done his job, and I think he is going to continue to do such a great job as the season goes, and they've versed some pretty tough teams, and Klay Thompson has closed it out very, very well. So the third big move that the Golden State Warriors made was to change their defense. Now I think this was so important because, as you all know, Steve Kerr, Draymond Green, and also a couple of other players have mentioned time and time again the reason for their struggles early on in the season was definitely their defense. And one of the reasons why that may have been a problem was due to the fact that they lost such defensive juggernauts in Otto Porter Jr., Gary Payton II, and JTA. Now, they did get some great pickups in Dante DiVincenzo, JaMychal Green, and all of that. However, when it comes to playing defense, it does take some time to get used to playing defense as a team. And maybe they just haven't adjusted just yet, but it seems like that is turning around. Steve Kerr has recently said that in a recent interview that he's looking to get Draymond Green more involved in the second unit in order to help out a little bit on defense and also when it comes to playmaking on offense. However, focusing on defense, that is definitely what he did. And when Draymond Green was definitely playing more with the second unit, that's when Golden State Warriors start to see more winning games. So far, their defense has definitely improved. The defensive rating before actually ranked them 27th in the league, and it was actually at 119. However, now guys, after a couple of games, they have actually improved so much that they are currently ranked in the league as 20th for defensive ranking or defensive rating, and also the defensive rating of 114. So it isn't up to par when it comes to what they were last season, where they were actually first last season. However, seeing this little bit of improvement, it does show that they are moving in the right directions and they're taking strides towards the right way. Defense is so important, and I think defense is what wins games and what wins championships, and you definitely see that when it comes to the improvement they have made on defense and them going back to winning ways. The rebounds have also gone up, with their defensive rebounding actually improving from being ranked 25th to now 18th. So guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that red button down below if you want more content like this. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Peace.